What's up, hunters? So Wild Hearts has been out for about a week and I've had the time to play about 20 hours of it, so I wanted to give a first impression of how I feel the game plays. So I've been playing on PC, and first of all I just want to address the bugs issues, and however I think this is not going to be permanent. This is definitely something developers are gonna take a look at. They'll be sure to fix it. Everybody who's mildly invested or heavily invested in this game knows about the bugs. Now, taking that aside, we can finally talk about actually how the game feels and how it feels in comparison to other games who's kind of similar. First of all, this definitely has the feel of a Monster Hunter game, but at the same time it's not Monster Hunter. So you go out in the world, and just like in Monster Hunter, you hunt the big monsters, which in this game is called kimono, and just like in Monster Hunter you kind of damage them and they run around, and you end up killing them at one point. So it certainly has the Monster Hunter feel, although there are other things that Monster Hunter doesn't have, which is the ability to build several things just as you go in your combat, or in general just to build things in your base or wherever you would like to build them, which in my opinion is a really cool feature. It's definitely something they should capitalize on, and I think they've done that extremely well. So this game is probably the biggest competitor Monster Hunter has ever had. One advantage that Wild Hearts has over Monster Hunter is that it's cross-platform. Whether or not you're on the PC or the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series, you can play across all the platforms, except for one, Switch. And I don't understand how they made the decision to not include a Switch. Just thinking of it, I wouldn't say all of Monster Hunter's player base is on Switch, but certainly a lot of them play on Switch, and let's not fool ourselves. This is an obvious competitor to Monster Hunter. Basically a huge part of your market would be on the Nintendo Switch, because a lot of Monster Hunter players play on the Switch. It seems like a bad decision to me if you look at the marketing strategy, and if you look at the kind of people that plays Monster Hunter game. I'm certain they would earn a lot of cash and a lot of players introducing this game to Switch. So why haven't they? That's my biggest question. But anyways, I'm derailing right now. I just needed to get that out because it's been something I've been thinking about ever since I bought the game. I really wanted to buy it on the Switch, and I was amazed to see that this game wasn't on there. So I want to talk about the graphics a little bit. And I kind of get this New World feel. I don't know if any of you played New World MMO, but the walking around, skinning or cutting beasts as it says, killing some of the monsters. If we go on the main map here, if we go to Harugazumi Way, the rodent, like the King Tusk, the rodent, they really remind me of certain monsters in New World. In I think it's called Eden Grove, where you have these cats or lions, or is it? And they're all like green, like with tree roots on them. So I do get this kind of New World feel in terms of just how certain monsters look, and also how the world looks too, actually. Let's just take a quick look to wherever we start. Now, since we're actually loading right now, this is one of my biggest issues with the game. I have this on my C drive, like my main drive, and for some reason the game takes a long time to load. I've been talking to Xbox players and some PlayStation players. They don't really have the same loading issue, but for PC I feel like loading takes a little bit too long than I would prefer. So I'm imagining if I was playing New World, things would kind of feel the same. Like I would go out in the world, I would pick up stuff. If the game had a more advanced profession system with like different crafting and like its own skill for mining and lumbering and everything, it would be like a samurai copy of New World. And at the same time, it has the Fortnite feel to it as well. So this is like New World Monster Hunter Fortnite baby. Aesthetically, New World, the playthrough feels like Fortnite / Monster Hunter. Now, like I said, there are certain bugs like lag spikes and stuff like that, other things. I'm not gonna get too into it because I just feel certain that EA are gonna fix this. And also you guys, if you take a look at this, if you write ea.com, the first thing that pops up on top on their website is Wild Hearts. So I'm certain Electronic Arts is doing their best to make sure this game is gonna be able to compete with the Monster Hunter. Now at the end, I want to talk a little bit about the Karakuri talent tree system. So at the beginning you start with just having the crates, and very early on you're gonna get like the spring Karakuri, which makes you either jump or leap you forward. And after a while you're gonna get several other things that will let you build different stuff, and will also just improve your healing and your stamina and basically everything. I actually like this system a lot because as you progress through the game, it gives you more and more things to handle. Imagine if the game just gave you all the Karakuris at once, the abilities that makes you build stuff. It would be impossible to navigate and impossible to try and understand what would be good, what would be bad. There would be so many options, it would be confusing. I think Wild Hearts has done a great job here in order to slowly but surely learn you more and more about the game. As more as you progress through the game, the more abilities you get. This is exactly how a leveling is supposed to feel like. And the Karakuri system is basically this game's leveling system. At least that's what I feel like, but if you think I'm wrong, go ahead, leave it in the comments. A last critique I want to make is I find it quite hard to make new connections in this game. So you can easily play with other people, but I feel it's hard to actually connect with them, because you just, you know, you have like, you queue into something and then you get to play with them, but there's no obvious connection later on. So I would like them to implement a system where I could easily meet other people. And so I feel in order to connect with people on a game like this, you need like Reddit or Discord. This is something you can easily do by going on the Wild Hearts Reddit page. That way you can kind of meet people there, or at least talk about the game. Or if you would really like to connect with people, you can get on the Discord server. There are some people that have made a great effort to make a good Discord server, and I also read that they are considering making like an LFG channel. So if you're really missing people to play with, that would be a great way to start. So yeah, that's my honest opinions, first impressions, first 20 hours. If you liked the video, liked it, and if you think I deserve it, go ahead and give me a sub. And if you ever want to get in touch with me, go ahead and check me out on Twitch. I'm probably gonna play Wild Hearts exclusively for the next month or so. I definitely had a lot of fun with the game so far, and this is only the beginning. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.